This week, Apple unveiled their brand new, very expensive Apple TV. It comes with Siri. You can talk to it, tell it to find you movies and whatnot. It also comes with a new remote that has a trackpad in it. But how does it compare to the other things you can already get streaming up to your television? So Google have a little dongle called Chromecast. It's very cheap. It allows you to basically stream anything from your browser up until your television. Telstra have a Telstra box. So where does the Apple TV sit on that spectrum, and is it worth your money? Let's find out. Our panel this week is Janet Carr. She's the creator and executive producer of Good Game on ABC2, and Stilgarian is a reprobate we let into the studio somehow. He's also a technology journalist and very knowledgeable about many things. So in terms of what you actually want from an Apple TV box, I know, Janet, you've kind of looked at the different things that the Apple TV is sort of offering here. Do you think it's worth the money?
For me personally, yeah, I do. I think version 3, this new one, the biggest exciting thing for me, of course, is the gaming side of it. I think developers may have a really interesting time trying to develop games that are now seen on the big screen with a different sort of interaction. It could be a really good evolution from what we've seen on smartphones and iPads. So yeah, I am quietly confident about it, Mark.
A lot of the games on it, they've been very bullish about the push into games. A lot of the games at the moment are really sort of hilariously blown up iPad and iPhone games at the moment. But you can, one of the things with that remote, and I think a lot of what's going to come down to what's distinct about the new Apple TV is that remote. It does have the gyros in it where you can twist it on its side and treat it like a controller.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see how people use that, I guess.
I agree. But this is the story of every console. Even the huge, big PlayStation 4s and the Xbox Ones, when they come out, those first games are always a little bit meh. It takes developers, quite understandably, some time to get their brains around the hardware and how this thing actually works and then deliver fantastic experiences. We're seeing that now with this generation of consoles. And I think, give them 6 months to a year, we start to see some really exciting games.
Person that doesn't like television,
yes.
Where do you stand on the new technology being offered by Apple TV New?
It's Apple wanting to have something in a particular market category that other people are having success with. Is the TV device a category of product that's going to last any longer than 5 years? Because if we're already getting it down to the size of a USB dongle, it's going to disappear into our smartphones because our phones already coordinate our music collections, they communicate, they identify us, they already have all of the transmitters to stream stuff to a television. Why do I need another device that I have to share with all of those other people in the family?
Well, I think there's a couple of things there. Firstly, you probably have to make the argument that the biggest screen in the house is still the television, and that active experience of sitting on it and sitting and watching something in the lounge room, I don't think will necessarily change.
Exactly, that's the family thing or it's the group thing, and it happens. But why wouldn't that evolve to, instead of there being a device sitting in the living room with that big screen, it's whoever says, I've got the last 5 episodes of Series X, why don't we watch that? And they go, ping, connect to my pocket device, my phone, and stream from there.
Isn't there already smart TVs?
That's right.
I have a smart TV and it connects basically to the world without any device into it.
So we're starting to talk about something here where we've got one push into things like Telstra's branded TV streaming box, which is all about promoting their services in a vertically integrated consumer fashion. Whereas there's another force which wants everything to be open and saying, hey, if I've spent money on a device, even if it's only a little bit of money, I want that to connect to every kind of streaming service and every kind of media storage service that I've got a subscription with. So how those two conflicting forces will play out, I don't know, but I can see that they're the forces at least.
What would it take, Janet, for you to upgrade? Because you were saying before you at home you've got a 2, because it's quite a fair bit more expensive than the old one.
Yeah, it is. But, if you're a bit of a technology fan, then, to me, anything...
As I assume you are.
I am. And anything that's cheaper than golf is fine. But, no, I think I really like the idea of that. What did he say? what did he say? You know, that thing that where it winds back.
Yeah. So you go up to the remote and you miss something. You say, what did it say? And it rewinds back 15 seconds and turns on the subtitles. Which is what I'm saying.
Never go to the movies with this woman, right?
No.
Is that the guy from scene one?
You know
is
what?
That still the guy?
I have very strict rules about movies, but at home, it's okay to say, what did he say?
If you've got a 2-year-old running around like I do, that stuff becomes
Fair
super
point.
helpful.
It doesn't end if you've got Teenzillas running
Don't
around,
tell me
Mark.
that. All right, would you buy Apple TV? Is it worth your money, or do you think you're better off with the other devices? Love to know your thoughts. Let us know down below. And thank you for watching this, which is Download This Show.